charger from Taurus. This is just a box that comes in. It's a pretty unique product in the sense that it's a magnetic wireless charger, but also has a built-in fan for cooling, which should be quite a bit more effective than a traditional MagSafe charger, and it has a built-in stand that you can use as well. So pretty cool. We'll go ahead and get into the box and just see what everything looks like. Looks like the first thing we have in the box is the actual charger itself. We'll look more at this in a second. Then right here we have some literature, user manual, all that. It's going to be a charging brick, which is nice. So another one up over Apple, they actually choose a charging brick. And it looks like this is a 45-watt charger. It does just have the one USB-C port on top, but it's definitely going to be very effective for powering this device here. The only other thing in the box here is just a USB-C cable, of course, for connecting the charger. Looking closer at the charger itself, it is actually just about the size of a MagSafe charger. It is a little bit thicker, so it's going to, of course, have a little bit more bulk to it, but the fact that it includes a stand and a fan inside of that is pretty impressive overall. It's nice that the cable is detachable as well, so you don't have to actually carry it around with a cable all the time. You can just bring one USB-C cable and then power this and power other devices as well, which I think is more convenient than Apple's MagSafe chargers, which have the cable built in. In terms of the features and build quality and all that, I think it definitely looks and feels pretty good. We do have a Taurus logo on the front. There's a USB-C port on the bottom for, of course, connecting it. On the side here we do have a button. I believe it's going to be able to turn on and off the fan. And then we also, of course, have the stand here as well. So it's going to be a built-in stand. You're able to rotate it around, so if you want to hold up your phone in portrait mode or horizontal mode, you're going to be able to do that. And then on the back we have the part that actually connects to the phone. This is going to be a glass surface, which definitely feels very premium and will help with charging as well. This is a Qi 2 wireless charger, so it's going to be running at up to 25 watts, all going through this really nice glass surface. Since it is glass, you want to be a little bit more careful than with other chargers, because if you drop it or hit it or something, it might crack, which is a little bit unfortunate. But as long as you're careful, I think it's definitely nice to have glass on here. The magnets are, of course, behind here, which will help attach to your phone, but overall it feels very nice and premium. Again, it's a little bit thicker than a normal MagSafe charger, but the fact that the cable comes attached means you can just kind of throw it in your bag, attach the cable only when you need to, which overall makes it a little bit more portable than a normal MagSafe charger, despite being a bit thicker. In terms of actually using it, it's going to be pretty simple as you might imagine. You first just want to connect it to power. I'm using a 65-watt charger here. You want to use anything above 35 watts, so if you use the brick included in the box, it's going to be 45 watts, which is going to do plenty for this. But you do want to make sure you're using 35 watts or higher, just to make sure you do get the full 25 watts out of this wireless charger. That 25 watts is going to match exactly what the iPhone can support, meaning you're going to be getting the maximum wireless charging speed out of this. So once you have it connected to power, you can of course just attach it to the back of the phone. Simple as just clipping it on, and then we'll start charging automatically. By default, that fan will kick on, so you can hear a little bit of a hum once it is attached. I'll go ahead and put it near the microphone now, just for you to hear it. So while I would say it's definitely a noticeable noise, I don't think it's anything too annoying. It's just kind of a low hum, but again, a lot more noticeable than, of course, it's your normal MagSafe charger. So that's one thing to keep in mind. It will, of course, make a noise. It is a fan spinning inside there. So if you want to use this cooling function, that will come with a little hum. The nice thing is you are able to turn this off and still have it function as a MagSafe charger. So if you want to just hold down this button here, it will turn off that fan, so you won't hear that humming anymore, but it will still, of course, be charging your phone. So with that fan off, it's essentially just a normal MagSafe charger. So it's definitely nice to have the option to turn it back on when you want to. If you're going to be playing games or editing videos or something that requires a little bit more demand on your phone, where it would normally get hot, the charger's built-in fan should do a pretty good job of negating that. I think by far my biggest complaint with normal MagSafe chargers is that they do make the phone pretty warm. So even if you're not playing games or anything and you just have the phone down on your table, it's nice to have that fan on because it will prevent the phone from getting too warm, which should help charging speeds as well. The other cool thing about this charger is going to be that built-in kickstand. If we can just go ahead and open it up like this, and lean it on its back like that. And then you have a built-in kickstand. This will automatically enable standby mode if you have it on, so you can kind of see it showed me standby mode here, just because it is charging and it's being held horizontally. Apart from standby mode, it's also going to be nice if you're watching videos or on a work meeting or something like that. But overall, it's really nice to have the option of having a built-in stand. But I don't think it's as effective as using it horizontally. You can actually use the phone in portrait mode as well. So you can just rotate this stand here like that. You can hold it up vertically as well. It's going to be a little bit more of an angle, and you can't necessarily adjust the angle as much. Again, it's going to be definitely more effective, I would say, in horizontal mode, but it does still work in vertical mode as well, which is nice. So yeah, that's just been a quick look at this Taurus MagSafe wireless charger. I think it's a pretty unique product overall, specifically because of it having a built-in fan. Voicing the fan does mean it's going to be a little bit louder than a normal charger. I think it is very effective, and I have found that my phone gets much less warm compared to using a normal MagSafe charger. For me personally, I probably wouldn't turn the fan on unless I'm playing games or something like that, just because the sound is definitely noticeable. It's not super loud or anything, but it is still a slight hum in what would otherwise be a silent room. But if I'm playing games and charging wirelessly, especially if I have headphones on or something like that, it's definitely a very effective tool to just kind of keeping your phone at a cooler temperature, charging faster due to those cooler temperatures, and overall helping preserve your phone's battery. And even if you're not interested in the fan feature, I think it's really unique as a MagSafe charger, just because you can actually detach this cable, so it's going to be really nice to just kind of throw in your bag, or if you want to, you can really just kind of keep it on your phone, and then it will of course work as a phone stand as well, which is cool. So say you have it like this all the time, you can just plug in the charger when you need to. Other than that, you have a built-in kickstand, and of course a cooler for your phone in case you need it.